Welcome back to part 19 or 20, I don't know, of the Mut Grind, where I show you how to build a Madden Ultimate Team without spending a single dime. As you can see, opening up the day with 5 packs. Christmas just went past, so hopefully we got some free stuff. But we don't know. What's the case? We'll take that. Receiver 3, most definitely. We got another present we can open up. I'm going to take that, full advantage of that. Now, the last couple games we played, we got destroyed, not going to lie. So apparently we definitely need to upgrade our team. 87 overall is where we're currently sitting at, but that's not going to be enough in order to compete. Looks like people are definitely upgrading their teams around the nation. So let's see what else we got, what other moves we need to make. Okay, we got another linebacker that's not really a starter, but he's going to help with the chemistry. Ventrell Miller. Now, some of these packs we've earned by playing different game modes, as I mentioned before. The more you play the game, the better it's going to be for you. So you don't have to play just Ultimate Team. If you buy Madden and play Ultimate Team, my personal opinion, I think you're a sucker. Quite frankly speaking. There's so many other game modes that are also more fun, more rewarding. But what you see nowadays is that people like to do the pay-to-win system, which is why they get scammed at the end of the day. Think about it. If the game's already $70, why are you putting more money into it? Doesn't make sense to me. So, I got to pick between those two. Whoops. I don't really want either of them, I ain't gonna lie. I think I already have Tim Tebow, low-key. So, I'm probably gonna go with the other guy. Let me just double-check, make sure I actually have Tim Tebow already. I do have Tim Tebow already, so it's the same guy. But yeah, as I was saying, doesn't really make more sense to invest more into the game. From a monetary standpoint, it just doesn't make from a monetary standpoint, it doesn't make much sense. All right, let's go ahead and add the chemistry boost. That will play a role later on. But let's actually go to our team and see what we're working with, see what improvements we can make. Don't have much coins at this moment. But our team's pretty solid. I think we can contend if we get a good matchmaking in the head-to-head. But what we might do, especially since we know that people are going to be home and the servers are kind of concentrated, we'll probably head into a squad game. Take advantage of that feature. Well, yeah, so if we're going to make any changes moving forward, we definitely want to get rid of any 85s that we see. So our corner 3 is going to get some improvements, and also our safety, free safety, is going to be improved. So we definitely want to hit the 87 to 88 mark. That's our new goal moving forward, and we're going to continue to improve as a team. So even on the receiving core, we got some 86s, but we're going to need some more a doomsday level type. So 88s, 89s, even at least at 87. Let's see what the market's looking like, so that way we know what to prepare for after the game. So we're going to go to the auction hall, check out the auction house, and we're going to filter and make sure that we can afford these guys coming off the dub. Because win or lose, you're going to get some money. That's the type of situation that we're in. So already off the bat, we're not too far off. I mean, we got 16,000. If I wanted to bid on this guy, yeah, I might be able to take him. But let's just see how far off we are from getting a quality receiver. Ooh, A.J. Brown. I like that physical guy. Maybe if I filter again, I could probably get him for even less. But yeah, A.J. Brown's not looking too bad. We're looking at the 16 to 20 grand range. Xavier Worthy's also on the block. We got Justin Jefferson. The nearest 89 receiver's got Nakua, so it's 27 overall. It's not bad. Calvin Johnson, also there. St. Brown. Now, I'm a Bears fan, so if I was really paying attention, which I haven't really been, I would be building my team around Bears players. But for some reason, we don't really get that much love in Ultimate Team. Like, how many players really are on the Bears that are in terms of available cards. You know what I'm saying? So even for right now, I'm willing to bet there's not that many 88s that are Bear players. Look at this. They're so rare that they're going for way over market value compared to other 88s, right? And if I were to compare this guy to a current 86, 87, is there really much difference? Catching's 6 above, yes. Catching traffic, he wins. And everything else is basically not too far off, right? 2 to 3 different. However, this guy's costing how much? 90 grand. This guy has 0 bids. There's a reason for that. No one's paying that much for DJ Moore. But that's my point, right? Like, how many players that are Bears players that are available? Let's just go with all quality, right? Okay. Not a lot. Like, this is all we got for Bears players. Now, my man's Devin Hester, favorite Bear of all time. Even Luther Burden, not bad. But compared to the market value, they're definitely overpriced. But that actually makes me wonder, right? If I'm looking at a 90 receiver, he doesn't have to be a Bear. 60 grand. But if we say all, how much is a 90 receiver looking like? Okay, so Luther Burden, definitely someone I want on my team, just out of the fact that he's a Bear, but also he's close to typical market value. So he's definitely worth it. But we can't afford him right now. And I'll have to put that guy in the slot if I do get him. But I do want some physical guys. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to hold off on buying anybody. We're going to hop into a head-to-head. I'm going to do head-to-head solo versus a squad for now, just so I can kind of test the market again and see how far off we are from the competition. But also kind of spare the headache of having to deal with other people who just are not on the same page. So let's see who we match up against. Oh, shout out to the Bears, NFC North champions, by the way. We out here. We took back the North. And who are we playing against? What are their overalls? 98, 97. Okay. This might be a tough game. Let's see how we match up against these guys. And he's a Chiefs fan, so you already know he's toxic.
Gives their defense a break and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
All right, let's get our adjustments in. These are standard, man. You can't go out into the game without having some type of game plan.
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson.
It's not looking too good already.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. Well, this one's complete. It's Rashee Rice.
Already gotten this up.
Before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards.
That was more so positioning and play call.
Give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to get a receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Wide open.
This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 20.
We need to stop.
So
Back.
3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
At the 2-yard line.
Johnson.
No shot at all stopping that run.
Kansas City. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive.
Not a good drive to start off the game.
They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging
Let's see how we do on offense.
because he carried into the end zone. How about the offensive lineman and
Man, beat came down on 4 to 5 plays on us.
Great about themselves. Stick it in the end zone on a running play.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. past the 20 to about the 22.
All right, let's see what this offense can do.
Working to put a drive together. To throw, it's Williams.
Already dropping balls. Pause.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
That's unacceptable.
Second down.
You're open. You got to catch that.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Yeah, I'm not going to have this. If we can't even hold, sustain simple blocks, it's not going to be a fun day.
They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
We'll take that. Good pickup. That was important. This is going to have to be a game of strategy. We're not beating these guys head-to-head, talent-wise. Look at that. Just clean off the block, dude. You can tell this guy's also a Chief fan for sure. He's got Jared Allen, the original Chief. That was his original team.
Strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And at 3rd down and 6 to go. To throw, Williams.
No way, bro. Insane. Look at where the ball is. Oh, my God.
Maybe call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it.
We're going to have to give it to our best guy if we're going to have any shot in winning the game. We're going to have to spam him. We're going to have to spam him.
Execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the 4th down conversion has an inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Dude, you're getting blown up.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long.
How did he not get the ball off, bro? Like, come on.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys like that circle?
All right, let's see if we can catch him lacking a little bit. No. Big down. We needed that. We needed that. Another 4th and inches.
6-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself.
Of course he drops it. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he catch the ball despite having the time to secure the catch? Why would he catch it? We don't want that.
This 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
But he's catching those. Contact doesn't matter for him.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's see if we can get a stop. He's probably going to come out with a pass. Yep, just ate the hit stick. Just ate it.
To the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Oh, boy.
Too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
There's 2, 3 people over there. Can we get an interception, please?
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10. Running from the gun.
It's a great run. And, of course, we have to push him forward because if we push him backwards, that would be an actual stop. But we want to make sure he gets the first down. So we need to push him forward.
There's strong running plays, and then there's plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 6. Again, it's Johnson.
We're right there. Like, we're there! And they're not getting him. It's just annoying. That's just absolutely... It comes down to ratings at that point. We read the play. 4 people had a chance. No one made the play. 5.
Continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make the score.
That's the thing about Ultimate Team is that you are rewarded for having better players. But if you suck, it doesn't, protect you from taking the L. But if you're already decent and you have good players, it'd be very, very hard to beat these guys.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0.
That's the whole point of the grind. We're going to grind. We're going to grind no matter what. Do the L's. The hard-fought wins. We're going to grind. Okay, that's cool. Let's just overrun the ball and not actually jump. That's the frustrating part, though, when it comes to playing Madden, man. Players come out. That thing frustrates me more than losing control of my own players.
He paid the price for that turnover.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing is Williams. Out to the flat here for Johnson.
Just eating hits this, just eating them.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That is caught. And he's got a first down as a tackle.
That's frustrating.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Working out of the gun, Williams. Dumping it off for Johnson. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw again. Williams looking to do it himself.
I didn't switch off! Oh my God, bro.
This is irritating, bro. This makes me want to like punch the TV. I saw it the whole way. I knew he was throwing it to him. I never. I did. I don't recall press the circle.
Extra point and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And
We didn't get a touchdown. Outside.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Let's go! We needed that! All right. We'll take that. That's a big play.
And the Bills are on the board here in the final seconds.
Very big play. Jeez Louise.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So barring a touchback, this is likely the final act of the half.
Dang it.
Is away. And
Okay.
Lined up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Knowing this guy, he's probably throwing a Hail Mary.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A final shot before break. Williams.
I would have been so mad. I would have been irate.
2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage.
Imagine being hit by Cam Newton.
Bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
All right. I love that play so much. Plays so good.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Play action. Now Williams.
Okay, that's cool. Just bump my my juke move, huh? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
play action here with Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass to the sideline. He's got a Dunze. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bills first down.
Off play action. Williams. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
At least, like, knock it out of him, bro.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception.
That's an insane speed boost.
And they'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think
We got to get the ball back.
As a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll check this down to Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
He holds on! Of course he holds on! Why would he drop the ball? But let that be me, though. Let that be me, though. I saw it. I saw, like, there's no, bro, come on, man. Madden, you gotta stop cheating me, bro. I don't care how good this guy is. You're not holding on to that ball, bro. Physics. It's just physics, bro.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson.
And he spins out of that. And he spins, look at this. Look at this, bro. Let's see what let's just see what we're dealing with, okay? Just to cope a little bit. Like, let's just see what we're dealing with. Because these guys are just 96, 96, 96, 97, 94, 97, 98. Like, this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're going against. Now, granted, I knew that going in. I might face a team that's just ridiculous. But, like, come on, bro. Let me get some love out here. If I make the right play. You know, I'm looking at my team compared to these guys. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of 90, but, like, these are like, come on, bro. Come on.
And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
3 quarters in the books.
That was 4th and 13. He made that completion.
On EA Sports.
That's frustrating.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They give up the middle to Johnson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
We just got to just, keep playing, man. Like, it's going to be like this for a while.
Here's 2nd and 3.
We were able to get some dubs before. But, sometimes it's just how matchmaking goes, man. Not everyone who has a decent team is trash. There are good players who spend money on packs. Like, look at the tournaments out there.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
There we go. We'll take that. We just need the ball back. Score real fast.
Getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one.
Get him, dude. Oh, my God, bro. He's just watching him. That's cool. Just stop. Just stop running, right?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too...
We're going to go with some pride.
Yeah, they were down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one.
Like, even the hits are getting disrespectful.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. On play action, here's Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Same.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the midfield strike, they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
All right. You know what we got? Ken, man. We're going out with some pride, bro. We're going out with some freaking pride, bro.
Got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. Williams going to throw for it.
He caught that. Wow. I should just be spamming George Kittle, apparently.
So time definitely not in their favor.
If someone could show me how to actually, like, do an onside, I really appreciate that. Because this stuff is just random. But they also need to fix, like, onside. It's like, if you catch the ball like that and you're that vulnerable and you get hit, give me at least 40% of the time you're fumbling. Like, give me that. But Madden, it's not. It's not happening. It's not even, like, written in the code.
Slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We gotta have 2 hands on
It's going to run the ball. I understand.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
Well, at least we can say that, hey, had we not thrown those 2 interceptions, maybe we've had a chance, Maybe we're not that far off.
You'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Williams looking to do it himself. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Yes, sir. As you get another chance on offense, we'll appreciate that.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
Oh my God!
going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Hey, you got some pride, man. You got some pride. You got some pride, dude. Well, there's some things that we can definitely, you know, clean up. Personnel-wise, we know what we're dealing with. We got folks that got 97s out there consistently across the board. So if we can at least get to a 90, you know, a 92 overall team, I think we can contend with these guys. We just want to bring the rating gap down because we know the skill gap can make up for it. Yeah, this is just too much of a difference in regards to ratings. Take into consideration the amount of plays ever made, one-on-ones. It wasn't like he out-schemed us. It just came down to his players are better. That's fine. Take the L's with it. It's a part of the game. Did we get any rewards? We did. We got some snow, some stockings, whatever this is. I need to actually look more into the currency that they have, like the alternative currencies. I never really looked into that. I never really paid attention to that. We got our useless edge. Okay, great. Don't care about that. We got some coins, 5,000. Why not just make it only one? Why do I have to have multiple? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But whatever. Let's open up this pack, see what we got in here. Any improvements to the roster? Of course, we're going to go with the highest one, 82 and above. Which doesn't make much sense. Like, just why not just have? It's just to promote. Okay, we got a receiver 3 we can put in. We'll take that. That can be big. Nice little improvement there. So we got 26K. Let's look at our lineup again. If we had to pick a specific position that we need help on, can't really determine that. It seems like across the board we're just outclassed. Maybe our linebackers need to be better. D-line needs to be better so we can get some pressure. But like even on those runs, shedding those blocks, I think that's what we need to focus on. So our outside linebackers, let's just take a look at that. We have some 86s and 87s across the board. If we can get some 88s on the outside, that would be pretty decent. So our Will and our Sam, we need to be better. We need at least, we have too many 86s on defense. So if we can give our chance to win, it would be by means of having more possessions. So let's just look at some of those linebackers that we can improve on. What's the market looking like? We're going to get a good Sam. Let's shoot for the stars for now. So across the board. Okay, we got an 88 Jermaine Edmonds, so if he's an 88 Mike, I can only imagine that the Sam, which is not as looked at as in regards to importance as the Mike is. What am I looking for? Type. Okay, there we go. So the Mike and Will and Sam. Let's see what the Sam is. Okay, so boom, run stopper. Mike Jones, 29. Can't afford him right now. However, Clay Matthews. I like Clay Matthews. Even though he's a Packer. But he's slow. and his block shedding is useless. His zone coverage was better than this guy, and his man coverage is better than this guy. However, he's slow, which is insane. Clay Matthews was never slow. Not worth getting, unfortunately. Let's see what this other guy's looking like. Another run stopper. Hopefully he's not as slow as Clay Matthews. He's a little faster, but the block shedding's a little bit better. His zone and man coverage are better. But his speed, bro, what the heck? I don't like that. We'll get off the block faster. But, man, is that all we got? What are we at least aiming for if we were to get this guy? What are his stats? Speed's not that bad, but his block shedding is not that great either. There's only one above. His play recognition is better than this guy. His zone coverage and man coverage is better than this guy by leaps and bounds. But I don't like that it's just not as strong. He's not giving me much reason to replace this guy yet. So this is what we're dealing with, right? Now, if we can get a different position and move him to Sam, that's a strategy that we can look into. But I'm just not liking how weak these linebackers are. Just in general, it's just kind of pissing me off. Zach Braun, 21 grand. Eagle. Decent overall. 86 speed. Block shedding's at 81, not the best. However, zone and man coverage is decent. Now, is he better than Cedric Gray? Based on this, I don't know. So block shedding 81, speed 86, 87, 84 man coverage. Will he even be available by the time I get back to this menu? More than likely not. Our linebackers are whack. What is going on? So let's actually take a look at what we are dealing with. TJ Watt's out there, and he was definitely. You know what? That's actually. Let's see something. TJ Watt's 78 speed, not fast. I need more statistics. You know what? Not the stats. I need to see his ratings. His block shedding's at 82. That's bad. So hold on. So going back to this. Speed is trash. He might be better as an edge guy. Okay. Key attributes. Okay. Speed is 78. Terrible. Just terrible. Block shedding is what? 82. That's just buns. We can't. Man coverage trash. Zone coverage trash. TJ Watt does not need to be a Sam. So quite frankly, any Sam we get is probably better than TJ Watt. Now, can we? If we put him at an edge, is he worth having there? No, because we already have some decent edge guys. So really, anybody low key is better than TJ Watt and Sam. We got this guy at the will. So if we substitute him, put him at the Sam, and get a better will, we can at least build off that. But they're both low-key trash when it comes to covering the passes, which is exactly what they do on Smut. So we need a will. We need a will. Back to the marketplace. Auction house. Tight. Mill is the guy that we're looking for. What can we get for the low? We need at least 87. These guys are cheaper. He is cheap. What's his block shed? Man coverage, zone coverage, decent. Block shedding 88, speed 83. we can work with this guy. But let's get a little greedy. Do we have any 88s overalls that we can pick up? He's low-key a decent will. Any 88 wills that we got out there? Not quite. Let's filter it. Quality. 88, 89. Can't afford them yet. However, we can't afford to still be trash at it. Will. 87 is the whoa. These guys are cheap too. Let's see. What's the rating looking like? 84 speed. Block shedding is 83. I like the other guy. His block shedding, I think, was 88. Let's see Williams. What are you looking like? Block shedding 80, 87 zone coverage. Okay. I hope I didn't miss out on that guy. I had a chance to get him. Sorry, spell it down. Hayden Wilson. Pass coverage is his forte, which means he's going to have a high zone man, I'm assuming. No, he's not. Block shedding is basically equal to this guy. His speed's an 86, though. That's big. I like that, but not really worth it yet. Let's see what else is out there. So we got a bunch of wills for whatever reason, but we don't have that many. Derek Brooks, OG. What's his speed looking like? 83. Zone and man coverage. So he's pretty balanced across the board, which is not bad. But I want a better block shedding, so we got to get off that block if we're going to stop the run. So Derek Brooks is a nice backup if we can't get who we want. And that guy's a little further down. He's over here. Tranquil, we'll look at you later. What's this guy looking like? Pass coverage is his forte. I just need I just want good blocks. 84 blocks, 86 speed. I like Justin. I like this guy. 88 zone. I like that guy. Play recognition, a little sauce. But we got some hope at this position. Once we get a decent will, we're going to be able to rearrange our other guys. But I really want to make sure I'm not missing out on anybody that's out there. So just a reminder, what was this guy's stats in regards to block shedding? 88 block shedding, 83 speed. I can get like a little bit more speed with similar block shedding. And it's 86 man coverage. So we can run cover one with that guy? Like that. He's definitely on my radar. Tranquil is probably going to be the next guy worth looking at that we can even afford. These other guys we can't afford yet. Based on that. Let's see what Tranquil's looking like. He's the last guy we're going to look at compared to the other guy. So we need 88 speed, 88 block shedding that he could beat, 88, 81 block shedding. Okay, so Tranquil, he's not the guy. So yeah, and he's at 83 speed. So Tranquil's not the guy. It's really between... Let's see. What was it? It was Derek Brooks, Justin, and Pete. Pete's 17 grand. I could save $6 with this, but it's really not that big a deal. This guy's probably like the most, he's literally in between in value, I think. 86 speed, 84 block shedding. Zone coverage is 88, 84 man coverage. Not too impressed. So just again, 86 speed. And his block, what was his block shedding? I immediately forgot. Dang, why can't I just I wish I could just pick a bunch of players and then literally compare them out. They need to put that as a feature. Derek Brooks, I have to try to remember this myself. What was Derek Brooks again? 83 speed, not the greatest. Block shedding, not the greatest. Derek Brooks is out. So it's really going to be Pete and the other guy. It's more likely it's going to be Pete. So yeah, Pete seemed like a pretty good value guy. And quite frankly, I'm just going to go ahead and get Pete. I think he's the best. He's the best. As a will. Block shedding. Block shedding is 88. Okay, but his speed's 83. I'm not a fan of that. His play recognition is less than this guy. 82, 86, zone, and man. His man's at 86, which is decent. What was the other guy's zone and what was the speed? What was the speed? 86 speed. I think I'm going to go with this guy because he's got speed, so Lewis will get there, and he can guard. His man cover is at 84, his zone's at 88. I do run more zone with these guys, so I think we're going to go with Justin and then build off of him. Yeah, you're the starter, so he knows he's already better than that guy. Wait, hold on. Okay, so yeah, so now that he's not there anymore, he might actually be in a better position. So, go to our lineup. Quite frankly, TJ Watt, I'm sorry, dog. I gotta sub you out, bro. I think he might be. Yeah, he's better than them in all categories. For sure, shit. If we get a boost, that'd be great. Boost. I don't know why he's rated at 87 overall. That's just not the case. And he's using up X factors that he doesn't need quite frankly. That. Okay. Cedric Gray, you're not even in the game. You're just wasting. We're just wasting. Training with this guy. He's a will. I haven't really seen the benefit of really switching positions like that yet. Like, maybe there's something I'm missing, but I haven't really seen anything that really justifies doing that. Dory Jackson. You don't need that. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we can do in regards to abilities. I always like to. I think everyone should get that freaking game. Shed attempts are free on run plays. That is something that one of the reasons why I got you. But in order to be balanced, the reach out elite is going to be important. So that will always take over that. Lurker is DC. Strip specialist is DC. Not going to get in the goal line very much. A lot of abilities that are available. I actually like that. Guaranteed tackle after this thing. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true because if I'm going up against a 95 running back like that we just did, are they actually doing that? But how many people actually have the enforcer? Quicker run checks against outside zone. Well, he's good in pass coverage, so we're gonna need him to be boosted when it comes to stopping the run. But that's the thing, is like I don't want to waste ability. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll start off with him having a boost in run stopping. So that's the focus, is making sure that he can stop the run. But the enforcer allows him to do both. So if he hits someone in the air, and after he gets there, I think reach out elite is going to be the most. Going to be the most effective. We're going to stay with that. Okay, and then we'll build off of that. We'll see how he performs and we'll make the necessary changes later. We still have 3 more skill points that we can apply. Do I really want to give it to this guy? At least let it benefit from that. Let's see what this out there. I would say that. Give him that, but yeah. Don't try to use it too. Really good. We'll give him this one. So at least if he's running a slot, he's not getting cooked. I don't like the fact he's an 86 overall. But he was free, so I'm not really tripping off that. You want to... I mean, it's not like our corner's really getting cooked anyway. It's really our linebackers that we need to make improvements on. I do want a better Sam. Sam is just sauce all around. If I can get another mic and put him at Sam, might be worth doing that. And we still have 2 ability points that we can definitely work with. So let's see if there's any Sams out there. Last time I checked, at least if I remember correctly, the Sams are kind of garbage. Let's see. Type. Sams are garbage. He's an 87. Alright. Block shedding decent. Zone coverage better. He's definitely better than this guy. Most definitely. Speed, no. Acceleration, no. But at least he could guard. And his block, he's getting out the block too. So, not bad. And he's only, what, 10K? Not bad. Now, the only problem is the jump between 87 to 88. Wait, were we looking at this guy earlier? Or was that the 88 star we were looking at? Run stopper. 88 block shed. That's huge. I don't like how slow he is, but at least he's balanced when it comes to blocking, stopping the run, and guarding the pass. So McDuffie might be the answer that we're looking for that we can build with. We're not going to end with these guys. We're just building with these guys. So McDuffie might be the guy. Out of curiosity, I want to see how far we are from the 88s and 89s. But McDuffie is the obvious answer right now. Can't even afford these guys. Damn, Ruben Hippolyte is out of curiosity. I mean, if we can't afford 87s, then we definitely know we can't afford 88s. But what the heck? Why is he an 87? No. See, that's the thing with Madden too. Like, you gotta be careful when it comes to these overalls. People will be buying packs. Hopefully they'll get a good card. And then when they get the good card, they may not even realize that it's actually not a good card. You just wasted money on something that was low-key trash and you could have got at the auction for free. That's better. You know what I'm saying? So McDuffie is the guy that we're going to pick up. There's like a million of them anyway. Actually, let's just pick them up now before they get more expensive than we can afford. Yeah, this guy's... Pick this guy up now. Before I can afford him to come back and he's no more available. But just moving forward, I want to see what else is there. Yeah, he's a starter for sure. Yeah. And then let's just see what we're looking at later on. 14K. Yeah, you see, like, low-key. And look at this. Look at this. Let's actually compare this 88 guy who I just paid for McDuffie. Better zone coverage, man coverage, and block shedding. He's one above in his speed, one above in acceleration. Definitely stronger than him, which, okay, that's true. Tackling, same. Player connections, 2 above. So, me paying 15 grand for this bum would only give me an up in strength. Now, I don't know really how strength really translates into the game of Madden. Because, like, even the ratings sometimes, I'm like, sus. But, as you can see, it's not really worth it. Yeah, he's only like $4 grand more, but that's also weird, right? Like, there were some 87s that cost more than this guy. But that's the market for you. But yeah, Sams are just trash across the board. Yeah, like this is the same guy, 80 grand. Like, do people not understand? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Sam's just in Madden overall this year is looking like garbage. Well, let's actually look at the mics. That's what we probably should have looked at before we pick up a Sam. You can always move a mic to a Sam. 88, 87. Let's actually look at the 87. Huge difference. Did I? Oh, I bought him. Oh, I'm at the wheel. As soon as we look at mics. So I'm like, what am I looking at? Mics, that's what I'm looking at. Okay. What's out there from the mics that we could potentially put to Sam? Let's just look at his stats. Out of curiosity. Let's just look at the market. 89 block shedding. 89. Okay. Zone coverage is kind of whack, though. His speed's not the fastest. But hey, not bad. You know? Not bad. That's just, the first guy we really looked at. Seriously. Let's see what some other mics we got. I don't really like looking at these legend players because they're kind of garbage. Across the board, it's pretty garbage. They're hoping that you get excited by the fact that it's a legend, but it's statistically, from a rating standpoint, pretty garbage. 87 block shedding, 85 speed. So Tyrese Knight might have been a good pickup as a mic that's moved over to the Sam or the Will, because he's coming out the block and he's also guard out there too. The issue though is that from this menu, I can't really look at his other stats. Let's see, maybe if I go back. The attributes? Okay, here we go. Zone coverage 85. What's his man coverage? 81. Yeah, he would have been actually a pretty good pickup. So, yeah, he would have been a decent pickup. Hey, it is what it is. What's his actual... What does he cost? Maybe we can get him for later. Where'd he go? 16 grand. Dang. Probably could have afforded him. But it is what it is. So that's going to be one last thing, actually. Let's just get 88 89 real quick. That's crazy. Jermaine Edmonds. Luke Kuechly. Yeah, we could have. Let's see what he's looking like. What's this? He's a bear, too. Could have definitely picked him up and then put him over, moved him over. Especially if he's an 88. He'll translate decent. Zone coverage 88. Block shedding 85. Not bad. Not bad. That's not bad. And we can upgrade this guy. Attributes. Defense. 82 man coverage. Yeah. 87 pursuit. Block shedding 85. Zone coverage 88. Yeah. So that's what we can look into later on. And it seems like that's really what the state of Madden is when it comes to your lineups anyway, is getting a player and a mic and then moving them over. Because when it comes to specific positions, the Sam and the Will, not so high. So let's go ahead and take away the X factor of Dennis. I didn't mean to take away this guy. And let's give McDuffie, which he got an upgrade. He's an 88 at this position. So look at that. We put McDuffie here. Did we buy him as an 88? No, we bought him as an 87, I believe. He's already bringing the team up before we even applied the chemistry. And what abilities does he have that are going to be important? Reach out elite is always going to be something that I prioritize. He's already a run stopper, so we want him to be able to help in the pass. We're not really chucking guys. But I do like improved reactions. But if I'm going to be, yeah, no, actually, I should probably get the improved reactions because he's the same. I'm not using him. Yeah, we're going to give him that one. So that way he can stick with the tight end or the running back. Checker, do we want to give him? Fortress Supreme sounds lovely. Inside stuff. Quicker lunch shots, I like that. But I want him to be. I want him to be Solid Hawk. I like this one better. What's that? Alright. Yep, and look at that. Okay. That's a good pickup. McDuffie's a good pickup. I'm not mad at it. And we still have another ability point to use. We'll probably give him to this guy. Why does he not have one? Take that. Just improved our guy. Huge. And we need him getting some shot attempts. Dang, that costs 2 though. Anything costs 1. Yeah, we can actually use. Some club. Max rush moves partially more blocker resistance. Spinner. Actually, I'll probably get the spinner. We're gonna get the spinner one. Especially if I ever use him. That's usually the one I do anyway. We'll put them up there too. Interesting. Alright, our defense has improved a little bit. And I'm actually excited to use them in our next game. So we made some little small improvements. The next that we want to make some changes to are the last 2 remaining 86s. So our safety in our corner. And then on offense, we definitely want to get some receivers that can create some more separation, have more speed, and give Caleb some time, opportunity to create. But that's it for this part in our Mut Grind. Stay tuned for the next one. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Got a small audience, so I sound kind of crazy talking to myself. Who knows? Things can change just like that. But yeah, thanks for coming and watching another episode of the Mut Grind, where I show you how to make a Mut team without spending a single dime, and really just appreciation for the process. It's fun. At least for me, it is. But thanks for tuning in. Oh, I gotta give this to KSA. I gotta give him some love as well. But all right, I'll see you guys on the next one.